Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Nuclear Throne. Let's do this and just start with some random runs here. I'm sorry, I'm not ready for this guy yet. One of these days, it's too late at night for me to be learning new things, you know? I'm just here to take patterns I've already committed to memory and try to execute them in a fashion that is good for us. Look, the timeline for these episodes is all fudged up now because of the fact that some of them are dailies, some of them are not dailies, but they've all been recorded around kind of the same period as a result of, you know, the necessities of living in a spherical Earth that spins around and has time. So I don't even know what happened on the last run. I know what happened on the last run I recorded, but that might have gone up like 6 days ago. It's a whole different, you know, it's a pre-tape call-in show. If you wanted to talk about racism, you should have called in last week when we were having the show on the elderly. Little, you know, I mean, it ruins the reference when you say what it is, but that's Mr. Show. You should go check it out. Mr. Show's it's a great show. Took way more damage than I'm happy to admit there, but I'm not too proud to admit it. Oh, careful. And I really should have opened that to get some grenades, but so be it. At least we're finally in the market for a mutation coming up soon. You think you're really clever, hiding behind that cactus? It's top down, motherfucker. I can still see you. Alright. Got low lots of things. I'm not the world's most sensitive guy, but when she held my hand, she nearly cracked my spine. Is that the Kinks? I think that's the Kinks. Oh my god, I was trying to come up with who sang that song. Yeah, asshole? Alright, that should be more explosives for us. Okay. No telekinesis is going to save you from walking right into a bullet. We did hit level 3. Suppose you think that's something to be proud of, ever since we tightened up the graphics on it. We are done with this, though. Of course, the one time I want to be sucked into the portal, take my hands off the keyboard, is the time that I don't get sucked into the portal. Hey, it's weapon loadout is okay. Mutations are good. I do like Scare Your Face quite a lot. And Bloodlust, of course, is up there for me. One of my favorites. I do value it like higher than Rhino Skin now. Compared to Rabbit Paw, I think you gotta love Rabbit Paw, man, because it gives you weapons and ammo. Nice try, like genuinely, not even sarcastically, nice try. That was really close to fucking my life up. Let's see what we got going on down here. Hopefully a big ol' rad canister. Won't take too much to take me to the next level, but it's gonna take maybe these 2 rats will do it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's take the disc gun. It'll be weird. He's the famous last words. My thinking about the disc gun is that it's a risk to you, but it's probably, as a result of the fact that it's a risk to you, it's probably pretty okay. And maybe unlike a lot of guns, oh Jesus, unlike a lot of guns we end up dealing with at this stage in the game, it kind of scales well as time goes on. And of course I immediately almost killed myself with it, but so be it. Let's take telekinesis, Kyle. Or super telekinesis throne butt. Look, we're in a difficult situation here. We should probably just blow that up. What happened to the disc gun? Ah! We're still alive and proud. Never for a moment was I... Okay, that was just a really bad run. Alright, this is it. That was my warm-up. We got no daily, but that was my warm-up. Let's do this. It's crystal time. It's crystal time, it's crystal time. Let's do it, I'm excited. That's not a wrench, I can't help but notice. I just wanted to make sure that you knew, game, that you didn't give me the wrench, which is what you always give me second. Is there something wrong? Very, very kind of low-key first floor. The fact that we had so few rads, why not use Crystal Shield there, you know? The fact that we had so few rads might be a reason why that Nuclear Rattata spawns. I'm very disappointed in myself with the damage that I took there. Just a way too slow of a reaction time to that enemy being there. Slugger. It's, I'll take it over the grenade launcher. I've been using shotguns a lot more. You know, I'm not in love with them, but I'm finding out when I find them useful. And the Slugger in particular is my go-to in the early game. And, you know, assault sluggers and stuff like that later on can be awesome. We want shells. There we go, 16 shells. And finally, our first mutation. And maybe 2 coming next floor, but probably not. I do like impact risks. Even if we don't have plutonium hunger, I'm a big fan. Again, same exact mistake. Why would you ever want to use your shield as crystal? It's only like one of the best abilities in the game, especially for new players who suck, aka you and everyone you've ever known and loved in your life. Okay. This is good. We got a lot of medkits back, so I'm not as salty over my own inadequacy as I used to be. This gun. Well, I think we learned our lesson about that one. I really thought that that would be the end of the floor, but I'm glad it's not. Not fucking you again, man. Not again. Still not close to level 4, but that's alright. We got a mutation, our HP's at max. Rabbit Paw. Dude, strong spirit, sign me up. But I got a little something for Rabbit Paw as well. I'm going to use my Slugger through the sewers here because, you know, they are in so tight. We have the benefit of having impact risks, so, you know, being able to kill enemies fast is good. We can't really spam with it. Kill enemies, like, and make their bodies go fast is actually what I meant to say. You know, it's like Luda said on his classic guest verse on Usher's 2004 magnum opus. Yeah! Take that, rewind it back. Impact risks got the shit that make your booty go smack. Didn't really make any sense. Man, the people that were like dancing in the clubs to that song are straight up fucking moms now. That's weird. There's nothing wrong with it, you know? Try a laser rifle instead of machine gun. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Level 4. Doing fine on HP. Another mutation coming up here. You know what? Let's try something different. Let's try back muscle here instead of rhino skin. We're Crystal, you know. I feel like if there's any character we don't need more HP as, it's Crystal. But we're rolling a fairly, like, ammo intense loadout here. Wouldn't mind having a little bit more carrying capacity, but also more ammo drops. I think, anyway. Shotgun. No, thank you. Heavy machine gun. Decent chance at level 5 here. Yeah, but we need scarier face, man. The fact that that takes 2 hits with the laser rifle. 2 energy is a little expensive to deal with 1 bird. Unless it's Brad Bird, because that man is a goddamn genius when it comes to whimsy. Alright. Look, if you're going to be a mimic, you got to not telegraph it that much. That's a little ridiculous. I'll take the energy here. Be a little careful. We're low. It happens. Not sure how much my ass got saved by impact risks there, but to some extent there was some saving. I don't know if I just saved my own ass there. You like that ricochet shot? That's the best ricochet I've ever done in my life. By about 12 orders of magnitude. Okay, double flame shotgun. We're going to roll a double loadout right now. We're going to use Slugger for single enemies because it uses half as much ammo. Double flame shotgun is going to be for the big boys. And we should expect to get a lot of shell drops now. That'll probably be the end of this floor. And another mutation, which is great luck. Strong Spirit has to be. With Rabbit Paw, we would expect to get, you know, brought back from the dead from time to time here. So, you know, we can talk about that. I fucked that up. Should not have gone into that phase when we were dealing with an assassin. Yo, I want those med kits though, dog. Oh, we made it work. Let's see what we got. Oh, thank you. What do we have here? Laser pistol. Yeah, we can take that instead of Slugger, I think. I know we just got rid of... Oh, no, what's this? Laser cannon. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. Okay, low on HP, but this is good. Let's roll with our shotgun for now. You know, of all the changes I've made to the way I perceive Nuclear Throne lately, the way I interact with it, changing, like, primary weapon and secondary weapon often is a huge one. Which is not to say, like, just changing weapons, but also changing the priority that I assign to those weapons. Look, I wasn't bragging. I was just saying. That's helped me out a lot. You know, being like, this is my current primary weapon because it does less damage, but it's better with ammo. Now, that's going to become my secondary weapon as I wait for, like, a better one to come in from behind. Okay, we got wrench here. Look, people always make fun of me when I use wrench on steroids runs. Then I did a double wrench run with steroids and made it to the Crystal Caves on stream. That's not like, you know, the difference between... It's not a winning run, but it was a personal victory because people were laughing at me. And I was doing it because it was ridiculous. Like, double wrench steroids is just a... On the surface, it's just a god-awful loadout. You know what? Fuck it. Let's have some fun. Let's do it here. Last time we made it to the... we beat Big Dog with it easily. Actually, you know what? That's not fair because we picked up the sledgehammer pretty soon. So that changed it a little bit. We're gonna be rolling double melee steroids here. There's some dude in chat. Double melee steroids. Shake my head. Don't crack a joke around that guy. Are you being serious right now? No, I'm telling a joke. Shake my head. Yo, the jerk store called. They're fucking running out of you, buddy. That's exactly the loadout we had. All right. Oh no, actually, you know what? We had shovel, but whatever. This is also still ridiculous. Okay, what do we need? What do we need to start having ridiculous times on this run? Long arms, impact wrists, scare your face, and of course the standard, you know, requisite HP options. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited. I will only drop these for better melee weapons, energy weapons, etc., etc. Alright, left click sledgehammer, right click wrench. You gotta swing that shit back and forth, buddy. You left click to start, then you right click to finish. I call this, call my left hand sledgehammer, my right hand wrench. Cause this one does a job, this one's just for smashing shit. Which is also a job of its own from time to time. Jackhammer. I can understand it. Doesn't fit in with my current philosophy. Is a jackhammer a melee weapon, or is it a gun that shoots itself? I don't know. You ever think about that? It's a really philosophical discussion. Down to the next floor, and we do have a choice of long arms, but I think I got to a second stomach. There's a case to be made for plutonium hunger. Come get a fucking taste. You think I'm scared of your shit? I got your weapon times 2, my friend. Why would you even try to step to me in today's current economy? It just seems like a poor decision, fiscally speaking. Do you hate yourself and want to die? Because, like, that's what it looks like is happening here. All I have to do is alternate left click, right click. Your ass is going to go up in smoke like a fucking, you know, Cheech Marin movie. This is what you get when you make fun of Northernlion for doing melee runs. Double melee steroids. But at least we got second stomach. Max fucking bullets. Yeah, this is a great opportunity for us to pick up some ammo. Of various different types and affinities. Yo, can you stop angering the IDPD? They're gonna be like a real pain in my ass. I don't need no fucking splinter gun. Are you high as hell? The wrench has you covered. I turn things into splinters with my guns, which are also not guns, but wrenches and sledgehammers. Swing 'em, baby. Swing 'em. Jump fucking rope with a sledgehammer. See if I care at all about the state of the fucking union right now. You see me bash your bullets away? Like, I don't give a shit because I don't give a shit. I have to do long arms. Look, there's something to be said for plutonium hunger here. Long arms is really funny, though. And that's what this run is all about right now. Max energy, that's really good. For when I eventually never get rid of these unless I'm going to pick up double energy swords. You should not have angered the fucking beast is all I can really say right now. Hopefully that makes you feel like a little bit better, but it shouldn't because you are dead as hell. You are shooting your own death right now. You realize this. You are so fucked, you have never been not fucked. Okay, like the jokes don't always come fast and furious. Double flame shotgun? That sounds like a great option for someone who is not really concerned about holding 2 melee weapons in their hands. Which means it is not for my consumption right now. Yo, we're in kind of a dangerous place, though. This is where a run like this falls apart. If you're a lesser man than myself. Or you are exactly myself. That was very nearly a swift death right there. Okay, let's do a real run now. Okay, we've had a good time. And by real run, I mean let's play melting and die in like 2 floors. I'm telling you, man. Double melee strat with steroids, guaranteed labs. You get to the labs, and then at the labs, what you do from that point is up to you, man. You could start to pick up guns. What if you picked up that double flame shotgun? You might have been able to make it work. I think it's a... People think I'm fucking crazy. It has gotten me to the labs both times I've tried it. So sucks to your fucking ass, Mar. Wrench sledgehammer, man. Not labs. Sorry, crystal caves. I get them confused with the labs. Because they're kind of like, they look like labs. Which is to say, you know, every lab is, of course, full of gems and crystals and spiders. I'm taking the fucking wrench, you know? You can't convince me that the wrench is not good. Many people have tried. Everybody has failed. The lesson is never try. That was fucking sweet. No, I'm not ready to go. Strong Spirit. Now we have Bloodlust. Okay, Strong Spirit, Bloodlust. This is melting. This is how you play melting and don't immediately just brick it the first time you get hit. Yo, at the same time, this is a terrible position to be in. We gotta make some moves here. Like, you gotta go. There's just no question about that. Get a little bit more radiation from every enemy. Sorry, it's not radiation, it's rads. You get more rads from each enemy when you're melting as well. Whoa! This is a pretty good loadout, though. I can live with it, at least. I mean, we're level 4 already. Conceivably level 5 by the end of the, Oh, jeez. Conceivably level 5 by the end of the sewers. Oh, that's Strong Spirit, man. That's why you take that shit. Okay, we're at 1 HP. What does that matter? 1 HP is fucking 0 HP is fucking 2 HP. We took Plutonium Hunger here, because if there's medkits, I need them. And if we're going to be killing things from afar... I want the rads to be, you know, attracted to me. I can't believe they didn't kill his little rat friends. Medkits. Medkits, please. I can't believe you would even try that shit. I'm a little offended that you would step to me to that degree, my rat-like friend. What do you think our best melting run ever is? Like, I'm not trying to get too cocky here. The thing that makes Strong Spirit Bloodlust so good is that we only need to get to 2 HP in order, at least right now, until we get Rhino Skin, theoretically, to get our Strong Spirit functionality back. Normally you have to get to 8, 10, or 12 or 14. We don't have to do that. And we got back to full there. Perfect. It makes me think almost that we wouldn't even want Rhino Skin. But I think we probably want Rhino Skin. And at this point, our shovel becomes basically useless. Or sorry, our wrench becomes basically useless. I know people have been waiting for me to say that. Now I finally did. There you go. We're going to be rolling with not wrench. And instead, the shotgun, which... Oh, that was real bad. I don't love the shotgun. But it's more viable than the wrench at this point, if only because we can spam the shit out of it. It's not a good weapon. Like, a slugger would destroy the shit out of it right here. Did we? No, we didn't use Strong Spirit, so we don't have to worry just yet about, like, an imminent death. But, I mean, everybody's gonna die someday, probably. Except for Ray Kurzweil, so we might as well get used to the idea, I suppose. No level 6 here. That's okay. Maybe 6 and 7 on the next floor. Here's a good joke. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 understands that one day we're all going to be food for worms, and it doesn't live its life in fear of this constant immortal truth. And that threatens it. We still haven't used Strong Spirit. We should have, but we didn't, which is good. Where's my birds at? Where's your birds at? And where's your bird at? Probably in the cage. Don't let the walls cave in on you. 1 HP, huh? That's disappointing. I hoped that we'd get a little bit more by the end of that. Yo. Don't be stupid. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. The ability to survive 1 extra hit. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Not immediately caving into the ether that represents all of our futures. Whenever I can't think of what to say, I resort to nihilism, because this is not to say nihilism is a joke, but it does make for good jokes, like the ironic nihilist, you know. Everyone grew up with the ironic nihilist on TV. I don't know, fuck you, IDPD. How about I put a bunch of corpses around you like it's Grand Theft Auto and then blow them all up at the same time? How'd you like that? Probably not very much if I had to guess. So we got the big dog fight coming up. I can't go shotgun shoulders. I will go second stomach. It's much better. Okay. Enemies that explode or wish to make me explode, please move to the right to the line that says, "Get fucked forever." Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. Don't ask questions. Just go. I can't believe we didn't get hit there. I can believe we got hit there. We still have not used our strong spirit. So we're at 6 out of 6. Oh my god. How did this happen? Life's good, man. And we did it. Okay. Hide. Great stuff. Sawed off. Back a chainsaw. No thank you. But we'll take it over the shotgun because the shotgun sucks. And the toxic launcher is a little too dangerous for me right now. So even though I love the crossbow, especially if we get homing bolts, but even though I don't completely love our loadout, I'll stick with it out of necessity, basically. Yeah, I hate this. Plutonium hunger, thank you. You know, we got to get out there. It's not easy, man. Caves can be a real grind. There we go, that's a good one. You know, just desperately trying to get back to 6, maybe. There we go, super crossbow. That replaces our existing crossbow, and we'll keep the slugger. Or the sawed off, I should say. Max energy. So we really would kill for an energy weapon right now. Should probably be just like spamming and then using Melting's ability. Okay. Extra chest spawn. Probably good for our ammo concerns right now. At some point in the future, I will speak again. I don't know when it's gonna be. I'm sure it'll happen. For a while there, I was lost in my own mind. There was some complicated things happening on this run. It fires 2 freaking shells per shot. I mean, it didn't seem that bad. I'm not complaining about its efficacy, more just the incredible amount of ammo that it's gonna cost us here. Plasma gun, that replaces our sawed off. And that's going to do it for that floor. I mean, we'll maybe save the super crossbow for when it's truly necessary against, well, if we get homing bolts against the boss, it'll be incredible. I think that's probably, like, mostly what it's there for. Max HP. That's always a reassuring sign to see. It's going pretty well in here. Thanks for asking, hypothetical commenter. Who's not asking, yo, Northernlion, why do you think the wrench is so fucking good, you piece of shit? I'm glad you asked. Alright, let's take, you know, on Jeopardy, dumbest things Northernlion has done on a nuclear throne run for 100. That's in there. 4 HP, though. We still have strong spirit. Minigun. There's something to be said for this. Plasma cannon. Is that not exactly what we're using right now? Plasma gun. Plasma cannon. There's a difference. You Philistines. That's the difference right there. Plasma gun does not immediately anger the IDPD. But plasma cannon is dope. Oh, I guess we're not taking the minigun. Eagle Eyes seems like a good choice here. Minigun, plasma gun. I mean, the minigun, as I understand it, is great against the throne. And we kind of need a bullet weapon right now. Oh, Eagle Eyes minigun has got to be great, right? We still got strong spirit. Don't freak out yet. RIP ammo, but still. There, we did it. We did it. We just get out of the way. Pretty good melting run right here. Yeah, minigun fires like a machine gun right now. And those snozberries taste like fucking snozberries and all that. Okay, strong spirit had to go. We need to heal up here. Not enough energy to fire the fucking plasma cannon? That's real bad. Replace it temporarily. We're in a tight spot. Not enough bolts. Okay, so I can like barely fire again. But we're almost back to full HP thanks to the second stomach here. 7 bolts, 7 bolts. Dude, we're suffering. Oh no! Oh, such a stupid way to finish that run. What a weird series of runs. I should have taken a weapon that's a little better on ammo. I got too wrapped up in the logical decisions of what to do there. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And thanks for watching Nuclear Throne. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this series so much. I'll be back presumably tomorrow or soon if I'm not back from my ancestral home. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.